Hey guys, how are you? Sorry, I know I'm a little late. Surprise. But yeah, you guys, thank you for being here far before me. I really appreciate it. Hello, Rick. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Tom. Hello, Codis. The usual suspects. All right. Let's see what is coming towards you for this week. What's up, Vanessa? God, my cat has had the zoomies 3 times today. What's up, Violetta? How are you? 3 times. All right. So, as most of you know, tonight is $5 super chat night. Okay. Usually it's 10 or 20, but tonight on Hipsy, I am taking $5 super chats. And of course, I'm also taking 10 and $20 super chats. A $5 super chat gets you a 2-card pull, a $4 super chat or a $5 super chat, not 5. A $10 super chat gets you 4 cards, and then $20 gets you 6 cards, okay? For the 6-card pulls, I do pull oracle cards for you guys specifically, so something to keep in mind. And if you guys want to book your super chat questions so you can get in line, you can visit me at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find the information right up here. Something else that I want to make you guys aware of, that Friday I will be having a big Valentine's Day with the decor and we're kind of, I don't want to say we're going all out, but we're going to keep it cute. Okay. And obviously we will be doing Hipsy on Valentine's Day as well. I was thinking about doing some kind of Twisted Venus giveaway. So, doing a raffle maybe on my shop, thetwistedvenus.com. I have a bunch of products up there. And I was thinking about doing some kind of giveaway there for the super chatters. Of course, a raffle or whatever. So I was thinking about doing something like that. Let me know what you guys think or what your thoughts are. I am going to be doing private one-on-one sessions on call and text on Wednesday and Thursday between 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so on Hipsy, make sure you guys follow me there if you haven't already. I will be doing private sessions on Wednesday and Thursdays. Okay. Guess this single woman will still be here. Well, I was thinking about doing something like, you know, the big picture in regards to your love life, not necessarily like as a person, like a specific person. So I don't want to make it so, because there are single people, on Valentine's Day. So I'm trying to make it. You look so cool. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I am still soaking in the 6-card super chat message you had for me a month ago. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. Um, and then we'll do these cards, and then we'll go ahead and get to it. Oh, and thank you, Smokeahanas. Sorry, I didn't see that. I really appreciate it. I wish I had an assistant. What's up, Alyssa? I really wish I had a damn assistant. Lori, I was just thinking about you. What's up, pineapples? Lori, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm honestly not interested. What comes, comes. There you go. I watched Heretic. Right. Say less. I already know. Crazy, right? Heretic is a great movie. All right. Last shuffle. All right, you guys, let's get to it. Let's see what's coming towards you for this week. All super chat questions can be directed through hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. And of course, we're going to start with the beautiful Aries. So peaceful. All right, guys. I love this color on me so much. It's just my favorite. I'm really excited for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is going to be so fun. What's up, Kinez? What's up, ASAP? Shannon, spiritually awake. All right, let's see here. I had a great workout today. Great workout today. I ate super healthy. I'm just feeling 9 out of 10 today. All right, guys. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and see what's coming towards you for the rest of this week. So between February 11th through to the 15th. Let's check it out. Make sure that you guys are checking for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements because these are general readings. So you want to make sure to check for your other placements to get the full picture. And obviously, if you want to book a super chat question during this live, if you have something love related, career related, whatever, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. That information is right here and it's also in the pinned chat. All right, let's see here. Let's just check out your overall vibe for the rest of the week so we can kind of see here. The Hangman. You know what? I like this. I like this. This is very much a let go and let God. I've seen everything that I need to see. You know, the Hangman, he's like, all right, let me take a step back for a second. Let me see what's going on. And then it's kind of that just like, okay, I feel like I have a better perspective and I just got to let go, let God. That's kind of the Hangman and that's the energy that you're in and especially in combination with the 8 of Cups, it's very much about feeling like, okay, I feel like maybe something was an illusion or, I wasn't sure of the right choice. I need to take a step back for a second and observe essentially. And now what you're doing is it seems like you're walking away because of some kind of perspective that you have. Now, what is coming towards you? The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There may be an opportunity that was once missed that may come back around. But it may be that you feel like it's manipulative. It may feel like a manipulative offer. It may feel like somebody is trying to shortball you, shortchange you in some way. So, for instance, let's say that it's about a job. And let's say that you left because you're like, yeah, I feel like I'm getting gypped here. And then you get a call from your old boss and they're like, hey, we really want you to come back around, but they're trying to give you like, I don't know, a 10-cent raise. And you're like, yeah, that's not, even if it's a lover, you could feel like this person is coming back around, but they're not really putting in an effort. You feel like it's just talk. They're not really doing anything. So there's definitely an old missed opportunity that may be coming back around. And you may just kind of be like, seriously? That's probably what you're walking away from. So expect something like that. It's not going to be something that is enough. Your advice is the Judgment and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is telling you to basically not get trapped, not to make decisions that make you feel like a dog chasing its tail, make you feel like, merry-go-round city. The Judgment is telling you to make a higher self judgment call. And the way that I like to think about a higher self judgment call or decision is imagine that the person that you love the most in the world, put them in your head, right? They come up to you. Let's say they're going through your situation and they ask you for advice. The thing that you would tell your favorite person that you love the most in this entire world to do is what you need to be doing. That to me is the judgment call. Now, the judgment call can also be a need to take accountability for something. So for some of you, it may be asking you to take accountability for a specific role that you played in a situation as well. You have Chiron meditate and contemplate. Okay, we're getting spiritual over here. These cards need to go somewhere. Sorry, Aries, I know you guys are not the best with patience. Meditate and contemplate. Oh, man. And now we I didn't shuffle the other oracle cards. I'm so sorry. I love you. Oh, man, I forgot to put the Aries symbol up. Oh, well. Thank God for Rick, right? All right. Sorry about that, Aries. Apparently, I'm ill-prepared. All right, last shuffle. And Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay. So it's telling you that there may be some kind of self-worth or self-value wound with that Chiron and Venus energy. There can be a wound around money. There can be a wound around your appearance, or there can be a wound around what it is that you're worth. So this is kind of making me feel like if there is somebody that's coming around and trying to jip you, trying to shortchange you in some kind of way, it's telling you to do exactly what you are doing, to meditate and contemplate on it before reacting or giving into it. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I will go ahead and put that link in the chat. All right. Let's move on to what's up, Memphis? I love her. All right, let's go ahead and look at Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's see what's coming towards you for this week between February 11th through to the 15th. This is a general reading, so make sure that you're checking for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you would like to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. So let's see your overall energy. You got the Page of Wands. And the Five of Cups in reverse. I really like this as well. Some of you may be offering an apology to somebody, okay? That can certainly be it. But I look at the Page of Wands like somebody who's on to something. Somebody who's getting ready to venture out there. And even though they don't have the confidence, they're going to push through it anyway. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to say the thing anyway. They're going to start the thing anyway. And it's because they want to become the king or the queen of wands eventually. And what is the king or the queen of wands about? It's about confidence and it's about leadership. So I feel like you are onto something. With that Five of Cups in reverse, it certainly makes me feel like whatever has been in the past, whatever has maybe been holding you back, whether it is resentment or your own self-sabotaging behaviors, whatever it may be, it seems like you're putting that behind you. Literally, you're putting it behind you and you're finding the silver lining in some path that you're taking. So it seems like you're on the right track to whatever this is that you're starting. So I really like this. You're not super confident with where you're going yet, but you're like, I'll figure it out on the way, like let's see what's coming towards you. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse. It seems like you are being offered a path specifically, like some kind of specific path. I mean, it's interesting because I look at the Five of Cups in reverse and I think about the Five of Cups in reverse, and it's like, okay, you know what? We're letting go of the past. We're making something with what we got, right? And the Fool is somewhat similar, but he's doing something different. He's, coloring outside the lines. He's packing light. He's ready to go. But this opportunity or this choice seems to have a practical side to it. So it can be that, somebody, let's say that you're a social media influencer and your social media manager is like, hey, I know that you've been doing fashion, but like, what about tarot? I don't know, right? It can be something like that. But to me, with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's making me wonder here if It could be love, or it could be from a child, but it seems like whoever this Page of Cups in reverse is, because this is what's coming towards you. So whomever or whatever this Page of Cups in reverse is, it makes me feel like this person is not being 100% transparent, or this person could be kind of playing victim a little bit, or this person isn't being totally forthright with you about something that they're feeling, which doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it can feel like a sense of immaturity coming from another person. I don't feel like it looks bad. I think that this Fool energy is definitely an opportunity for you to step outside of your comfort zone in a way that may be a little uncomfortable, but once again, there is a practical element to this. The Page of Cups in reverse can just be you. It can be like you're too afraid to be vulnerable. Maybe this new opportunity is giving you the opportunity to be vulnerable, but you're not super confident about that. Maybe that's what the Five of Cups in reverse is about as well. But I feel like that Fool is gonna trump the rest of those cards. So it seems like you're maybe gonna do it. Your advice is the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Ooh, I'm wondering if that Page of Cups in reverse is you, because this is your advice, the King of Cups with the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, it may be saying that in order to get what it is that you want, some emotional maturity is needed. Okay. Not saying you're emotionally immature, but we all have the ability, don't we? For others of you, if this is somebody that you are dealing with, it is probably telling you don't accept less than what you deserve. Don't accept anything less than the King of Cups. So somebody who's being emotionally mature, somebody who is offering a space for you to be vulnerable, right? Somebody who's creating that space for you. But if somebody is not creating that space for you, then don't live in that space. You know what I'm saying? So like if this is about a partner and you feel like this person is really immature, but they want this from you, it's like, no, or it can be asking you to be emotionally mature in order for you to get what it is that you want. House 8, be bold and make the first move. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. That house 8 with that integration time is making me feel like some of you guys have a hidden superpower somewhere. And it's, like, weird because I feel like for some of you, you kind of lock it away in order to feel like I don't know if you're just nervous about it. Maybe that's where the lack of vulnerability is coming from. Maybe it's asking you, like, and maybe this is too specific, but for some of you, it's something that you've locked away or you don't want people to see, or, it doesn't have to be anything like, oh, right? It just can be something. It's house 8 is a vulnerable, very vulnerable house. It's a natural Scorpio house. So it's about being honest. It's about being truthful. It's about being vulnerable. It's about change and transformation. And the be bold emphasizes that to me. The be bold message emphasizes that to me because it's saying that there's something in your house 8 that you are hiding away or you're locking away. So either it's a secret that you're needing to be honest about to somebody, or it can be like a level of vulnerability that you need to take action on, or you need to share with people, or something like that. Um so I don't know what's holding you back, but maybe nothing is. Maybe this is just a little bit of encouragement because I see that Page of Wands, so it's like you're doing it. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to book a super chat question with me, then you can go ahead and visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that in the chat, but it's also in the description box below. So let's go ahead and what's up? Here I am again. Let's move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. And you guys, to keep in mind, I am going to be available for private one-on-one sessions on Wednesday and Thursday between 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hipsy. So make sure you guys follow me there if you haven't. All right, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. Let's see what's coming towards you for this week of February 11th through to the 15th. Make sure you guys are checking for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements because these are general readings. Ooh, absolutely 100% yes. Love this. Don't ever change. This is beautiful. Ooh, who's this? Okay. What's going on for you for Valentine's Day, buddy? If you are a feminine Gemini, I think that you have your eye on somebody for some of you. But it's either that they don't know or they're playing it cool. Okay. I think that this is somebody who's likely very attracted to you. I think that you look fucking great, honestly. You look hot. Call me. No, I'm just kidding. But you look great. Like, you look great. You're feeling creative. You're in your ultimate feminine energy. I mean, fuck yeah, dude. This is awesome. What a great week for this to show up for you. Careful of getting pregnant. Okay. If that's not something that you're interested in. But if you are, more power to you. That King of Wands shows me that there's somebody who is pursuing you, but it almost makes me feel like this person is not being so blatant about it. And the only reason why I look at the placement of the cards, right? I like to look at where the people or the court card, like where they're looking, how they're, and you see how the Empress is looking here, but he's not really it feels like he senses her presence, but he's not trying to make it the focal point for some reason. You may be a little bit ahead of the curve than this masculine energy here, but it doesn't mean that, he doesn't have something to offer. Now, if you're a masculine, then it's what I just said, but you being the masculine. So you may have a feminine energy that is incredibly interested in you. By the way, she's hot, you're hot, looks great. And this may be somebody that maybe you're trying to play it cool with, or you may have no fucking idea that this person is even interested in you. For others of you, if it's not about love, this can be uh maybe an Empress energy giving this masculine some kind of support, or maybe they're doing business together. The Empress is so creative, right? She's so creative and she's so just warm and just knows her worth, and she's just, she can make anything. And the King of Wands can make it happen, so it's like I think about the Empress and I think about how she creates things, and then I think about the King of Wands being like the entrepreneur and like turning her creations into a business. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but even on a metaphorical point, it can be. What's coming towards you is the Hermit in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There may be somebody here that you've worked with, or that you are trying to work with, that you have worked with, where it may feel like you're not able to pick up what this person is putting down. There may be some disagreements. I want one more for this. The Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it may feel like somebody's not welcoming you into their space. There can be some insecurities here. We're not on the same page with what it is that we're trying to create, and we may be having a hard time breaking out of that narrative or out of that perspective. I don't like the Hermit in reverse here either, because it shows me that there's maybe a lack of self-awareness on somebody else's part, which is naturally influencing them to be able to work on a team with you towards something. It can be about a home renovation, a relationship. It can be like even going out, something as simple as that. Like, there may be somebody here, the Hermit in reverse, if we're looking at it in a negative light, because it's surrounded by negative cards, Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. The Hermit in reverse can have a lack of self-awareness. He or she can be super paranoid, overthinking fucking everything. Okay. Now, this is something coming towards you. Okay. So I feel like this is another individual. The Hermit in reverse can also be somebody who thinks that they've healed and thinks that they got it figured out and they're ready to go back out there in the world, and they're not. They're not ready at all. And so it can be that somebody in your vicinity is kind of has that vibe, right? So it seems like there's not any really teamwork going on. And it can either be due to this person's lack of self-awareness, or they're not ready for something. They're overthinking something, or they're paranoid. Your advice is the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this may be asking you to spark something. This may be asking you to take the initiative in regards to something. Is this person that I'm reading for, are they the feminine? Yes. Okay. So this is for a feminine. Okay. With that Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups tells you to spark something, to do something, to start something that keeps you engaged, that gets you excited, that makes you feel passionate, that makes you feel sexy, that makes you feel whatever. And it can be in regards to friendship, a romantic relationship, but it may be asking you to come together with another person that you already know, but it may be saying that you'll have to initiate it. Okay. Especially if this is like somebody that you don't that doesn't realize you're interested in either working with them or being romantic with them. For others of you, if there's something that you have to offer the world, which we all have it, but if there's like a gift, like something that you have to offer, something that you have to create, do it now. Stop procrastinating or waiting around for somebody to figure it out for you. And if you have been working on it, continue to do that. Start brand new, whatever it is you got to do. Opposition, yeah, well, a win-win outcome is forecast, so that's good. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I feel like this is more about devotion than anything. Devotion to a project, devotion to a connection, devotion to something. But it seems like you and somebody else are at odds. It is, however, saying that a win-win outcome is forecast. Like a win-win outcome can happen between you and this person as long as you're devoted to it. But I feel like you're going to have to be the one that's either going to have to lead by example or you're going to have to start the communication or whatever it is. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that because I just posted the link in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. I might need some water. Mark, that's honestly hilarious. What's up, Complexity? What's up, Barbie? It's nice to see you guys. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna grab some water really quick, and I will be right back. But Cancer is up next. All right. If you guys have not shared this broadcast, please make sure that you guys do, okay? All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. We're going to take a look at what is coming towards you for this week between February 11th through to the 15th. These are general readings, so make sure that you check for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can see that right here on the screen, or you can click the link in the description box below. So your overall energy for this week is the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Aw. Feels like there are some things that you want to say from a vulnerable standpoint that maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time doing. It can be that maybe you've blocked somebody or they've blocked you or you're just having a hard time getting something out. It can also be that you're wanting to take action towards a creative pursuit, but you feel like you can't for some reason. Either somebody else is getting in the way, you're getting in the way, or you just feel some kind of creative block. If I may make a recommendation, if it is about a creative block in some way, I can assure you that that truly is just a facade. It's not real. It's really about it's really not real. It's really about just doing it anyway, and eventually it will come to you, whatever that thing may be, whether it's painting, writing, whatever. Okay, so just try to do it anyway, but it can also feel like you're trying to force something that doesn't feel good to you. So, what I want to say is pay attention to your body, pay attention to how you're feeling about things as you're going about your week, and if something doesn't feel good to you, stop doing it, don't try to pressure yourself or push yourself to do more. What's coming towards you is the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. I want one more for that, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody seems to be taking action towards you, but they seem to also kind of have their guard up a little bit. This is somebody who is, I don't want to say they're defensive. That's more the Seven of Wands in reverse. But I will say that this person is very much on standby. This person seems to be very alert. This person can be somebody who I don't feel like they have bad intentions because this doesn't look like bad cards to me. The Seven of Wands usually shows up when somebody feels like they have to defend something or protect something or someone. And it may be themselves. Knight of Pentacles can be, their value, their work, what they've been working on. It seems like this person is slowly moving towards some level of healing, either with you or just in general, but they are taking action towards you. Now, for others of you, if this is like a coworker or something like that, somebody that you've been at odds with before, this person is definitely on defense when it comes to you quite a bit, but it seems like they're trying to offer something, peace, a truce, something like that. Because the Three of Swords in reverse is like, okay, we're trying to overcome something, we're trying to forgive something, we're trying to be forgiven for something. So it seems like that is there. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Your advice is the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there are some great opportunities for you. They can be financial, they can be about learning, they can be about writing, social media, podcasts. Maybe you start listening to a podcast and then you learn something about the opportunity that you're wanting to create for yourself. Maybe you decide to read a book and you learn a lot about some kind of opportunity that you want to find in the world, whatever it is. I do want to say is that with this week specifically, for some reason, it is asking you to show up in to have more of like a curious, not like a know-it-all energy or like assuming anything. It's basically asking you to keep your mind open to some kind of opportunity, something that can last a really long time, but it's going to take you keeping an open mind. It's going to take you being more in a receptive role than it is like trying to push something, right? Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. So try to just be open, try to be curious, remain curious, and I feel like that opportunity will fall right in your lap. You have Capricorn for your advice. Why does the audio look off to me? Does the audio look off for you guys? Capricorn, nothing is yet set in stone and you're not alone. Okay, so some of you may be feeling alone. There may be something that you've been working towards for a really long time. It's telling you to keep going for it. But it's interesting because with this nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, mutable is about going with the flow and opening yourself up to things. So keeping an open mind when it comes to something that maybe has stressed you out, right? That could be moon energy, something that you want on an emotional level or something that is true to who you are. But it's telling you that you can have something. You may feel a little alone. This may be asking you to find physical connection. Not telling you to go out and sleep with some random guy, that's going to roofie your drink. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. But find community, find people that are like-minded in some way, or a friend that will help talk you through something. Or like, for instance, if you do have a creative block, surrounding yourself with creative people may be of good use to you. But don't give up is what I want to say. Just keep an open mind with how you're going about something or how you may receive something. So thank you so much, Cancer. That is what I have for you. I do hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys would like to book a super chat question during this reading, then you can do so by going to hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can just click that link that is in the chat right there or in the description box. What's up, Empress? What's up, MK? It's nice to see you. All right, let's move on to Leo. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at your week between February 11th through to the 15th. Make sure you guys check for your other placements because these are general readings. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that right up here and you can find it in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see your energy for the rest of this week. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands in reverse. Ooh. You're pretty tired. But if I may be so bold, I think you're doing it to yourself. Doesn't mean that there are not external forces or external things that have happened or are happening. But what you're essentially doing is you're taking a situation or situations and you're building your own made up narrative on top of it. So this can be like, let's say that you really wanted a position at work and then somebody else came in and took it and they got it. And then you're like, oh, well, now, if I try and go for this position, somebody else is going to take that from me. And now everybody's going to look at me like I'm a big fat loser. And now I'm never going to make ends meet. And don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. So I just want to say, watch your thought life. Still keep fighting the good fight for something. And if you feel like there's something in your life that is bearing no fruit or is the lowest hanging fruit or is giving you nothing, is really giving you no peace in your life, then it may be that you need to move on from it, take space from it, whatever it is you need to do. Okay. What's coming towards you is the Three of Wands, the World in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So the Two of Wands obviously comes before the Three of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about planning. It's about planning something. It's about making a plan, having a game plan, and setting out to do it. The Three of Wands is, well, the Three of Wands is more so either setting out to do it or you are now, those ships are now coming in. Okay. So whatever plans you made, now those ships are finally coming in. And it can be something from the past. So something that maybe you manifested, something that you had planned, something that you had pursued in some way seems to be coming back around. And it does seem to be from the past. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Emperor in reverse. Okay. He's super emasculated. He is, or she, okay, can sometimes, in very extreme cases be quite abusive or pushy or, trying to push you around, control everybody, isn't a leader, but likes to pretend that they are. They can be a bit of a bully. Okay. And what does this person want? The Hierophant in reverse. It seems like this person is trying to shove something down your throat. Like they're trying to, not like that. Don't try me. They're trying to shove something down your throat. And it seems like it's a belief, a relationship. No, you need to think this way. You need to believe this way. Like, and it's just shut up. Like, the Hierophant in reverse mixed with the Emperor in reverse is super pushy. And it's like they have no business pushing this into your narrative or trying to force you to believe something. That's what this looks like to me. Your advice: Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay. This is, in my opinion, this is telling me that you are more than you are more than what you show up as. You are more than what you've shown others. I think that you have such potential that you seem to weaken or you seem to forget because you get too busy trying to prove yourself to another person or trying to overdo it for other people in order to make them think a certain way about you. Um Now, for others of you, this can be about stop trying to prove something to another person, listen to your intuition. when it comes to a specific individual in your life. So the emperor can be like a boss or some kind of patriarchal figure in some way, somebody who has a lot of power or control. But the emperor in reverse is like a wannabe of that. It's somebody who tries to gain power and control, not by the honorable way necessarily, but by like being a bully. Okay. Or, you know, trying to scare people into listening to him or her. So listen to your gut instincts when it comes to said person. Really listen to your gut instincts and please don't ignore it. Because I feel like somebody's trying to make you sell yourself short, so to speak. We have the North Node, a new romantic cycle begins, and Hiereth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So I feel like this is telling you to keep moving forward because there's something that you're destined to have, but there's something from the past that seems to be rearing its ugly head, is what I want to say. And it's coming in the form of what I think is a person. So this is telling you to keep moving forward because I think that there's some kind of new person that will show up in your life if you're looking for new love of some sort, or if you're like already partnered or you're already married, then maybe it's just somebody that's going to be very prominent for you in your life. But that longing for home, homesick for the stars, it's almost, I hear this ain't it. Like there's something that you keep involving yourself with or something that you've been tied to where it just doesn't feel like it's it. That's not it. That's not where you belong. That's not where you need to lay your head. That's not home or whatever it is. Because I feel like it pulls at your soul, or it feels like it. Anyway, it's not good for you. So I think that this is about really moving forward and seeing what else is out there. So that is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question with me, then you can find me at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can click the link in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and move on to a Virgo. What's up, Small TV? What's up, Wander Tarot? Violetta, I love you. You're so sweet. Oh, thanks. Why? All right, let's see here. Let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. Make sure that you guys are checking for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, being that these are general readings. If you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Violetta Alexis. You can either find right here, or you can click the link in the chat box. So let's go ahead and move on here. All right, let's see. February 11th through to the 15th, what's coming towards you? We have the Four of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords. I really like this. This to me is there may have been a situation where you feel like it was too much of a good thing, too much in general. You may have felt disappointed or even rejected, or you may have rejected something in your life that you just felt like was no longer good for you. For some of you, it's straight up that you have lacked gratitude for something or someone in your life for a while, and now you're kind of thinking about it and you're healing from that. Okay, for some of you, that's absolutely it. For others of you, this to me is about perspective. The Four of Cups in reverse, the Four of Swords, it doesn't necessarily talk about perspective. That's more like maybe the Ace of Swords or the Hangman. But I think that everything is perspective. I think everything is based on perspective. I believe that mentality is totally based on perspective. Emotional well-being is based on perspective most of the time. And so I feel like you're gaining another perspective. But it feels like it's coming from more of a healed place as opposed to what it was before, is what I want to say. And it seems like it is your own thoughts that's healing something for you in the way that you're thinking about things. For some of you, it can be that maybe you've been going through some health issues and you're just kind of taking a breather, falling back, trying to chill out a little bit, heal yourself. For others of you, it's more on an emotional playing field where you're trying to just be alone. You just want to be alone. You just want to heal, or you want to spend some time, doing your own thing, kind of thing, staying in the house, etc. What's coming towards you is the King of Swords in reverse. the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Be careful who you buy your advice from, is what I want to say with this. I don't particularly like this. Is that Queen of Wands in reverse supposed to be this person? No. I definitely think that some of you are, what's that Six of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you guys are being watched or spied upon, or something is going on where somebody may come up and try to offer you something or give you something, but it feels like there's more to it, or it's not something you can trust. And I hate to say that, right? But like things happen, but it feels like you can't really trust this. It almost feels like what is that? A bait and switch, or it feels like somebody's trying to, I'm getting this a lot, like being sold short. Um Now, for others of you, you can be being offered something financially, and there can be other people that are getting jealous of you about it or trying to manipulate you out of something, out of jealousy. Because that the King of Swords in reverse likes to show up when, he wants to be mentally abusive, verbally abusive, or he wants to gaslight you and fuck with your mind about what? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That can be about like what your value is. This person can be trying to make you jealous in order to make you feel less valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw this one video where this girl was secretly recording her boyfriend, and he was like, "Damn, she's got a donk. Like, why can't you have a body like that?" And he was like, "Do you see her?" And she was like, "Okay, I don't care." And he was like, "Well, I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad about you or whatever." And it's like, and she was like stunning. And I'm just like, of course, it's always like the the medium ugly guy with brown hair that's like trying to make the stunning girl feel like crap about herself so she won't leave him, right? And so I'm getting something like that. So just be cautious. That's maybe why you're taking a time out. The 10 of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles for your advice. So this may be telling you not to bite off more than you can chew. I think that you're doing the right thing with the Four of Swords. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Make sure that the people that you're working with or the people that you're taking advice from are people that you would, switch lives with, right? If you got the chance, so to speak. And so just be cautious with this, because I feel like you got people or a person blowing smoke in order for you to either, I don't know, maybe you have client-based services, maybe you offer a certain price and there's somebody here who's trying to tell you that it's too expensive, and you're like, "Yeah, it's not." Like, you're just trying to, get a deal, or maybe it's a partner that's trying to make you feel insecure so that way you don't leave them, or, whatever the thing is. And so make sure that you're surrounding yourself with stable people. This is also telling you to just focus on your finances, focus on your own sense of stability. Whoa. We have Sagittarius, take time to breathe out, and child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. It almost makes me feel like I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. I think that this is about staying optimistic. This is about keeping your freedom. I'm almost getting boundaries as well. It's not necessarily that Sagittarius is about boundaries, but for some reason I'm getting that. The take time to breathe out. I feel like you're already doing that. So it seems to me like you already know what to do. So taking time to yourself, separating yourself from certain people that are toxic for you or whatever, and making sure that you are taking accountability for your own sense of freedom and your perspective as well. Because the Sagittarius Jupiter can certainly be about a higher perspective, a more optimistic perspective. So try to stay in that mind frame. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you guys so much. I do hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And if you would like to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that link in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. All right. Okay. Excuse me, Memphis. You mean the Virgo men, right? All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. Libra. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a tan, guys. No big deal. No, but you're getting red. You're getting red. Let's do Libra. Did you guys see Nosferatu? Did you guys see it? The first thing I said, I go, how many Scorpio placements does this bitch have? I went and looked. Of course, she was a Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. I went again. But that movie was so Venus and Aries, Venus and Scorpio coded. Like, I couldn't have watched it at a more perfect time, honestly. That was weird. Thanks, MK. I really appreciate that. That was weird. That was weird. But man, some of the cinematic scenes shot me right in my little Venus and Scorpio heart, bitch. I loved those cinematic dark academia. I need it injected in my veins. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I need it injected in my veins. Okay. That's it. There's no way around it. Ugh, just so eerie and dreary and dark. Mm. Just backhand me. Just backhand me with that art. What's up, Ollie? I got Venus at hello, you know? I mean, oh, me too, Lori. Are you kidding me? Oh, just such an obsession. I've been in Hawaii for a year and a half and I still don't have a tan. Damn bitch. Dude, Kenneth, I mean, the scene, I swear, it was like, that's like being in a relationship with a narcissist. That chest suck was really something, you know? It was really something. I mean, wow. You know, I felt weird that I was turned on and sickened at the same time. What does that say about me? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's not. I don't wanna talk about it. But, uh, that was weird. Okay. Alright, let's move on. A must-see? I don't know if I'd say it was a must-see, but definitely check it out. Alright, let's move on. You know, I'd let Daenerys Targaryen kill me slowly. I mean, I don't know about you guys, you know, like, or some people you just bite the bullet for. All right, Libra. Speaking of Libras, which she is, Libra, welcome to your what's coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th. Make sure that you guys are checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, being that these are general readings. If you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that link in the description box below or in the pinned comment in the chat. So let's see your overall energy. The Two of Wands and the Justice in reverse. Uh-oh, don't like that. Let's get one more. Woo! Damn. Talk about Nosferatu, baby. You're making a plan. You're making a decision. You're gonna do something that may be a little out of your comfort zone or out of character, not something that you usually would. What I will say, for a few of you, be cautious of doing anything that goes against your character that's morally wrong or that's not gonna sit well with you in the long term, okay? For others of you, you may be deciding to end something that you know is not justified or that is not healthy for you or that is not the right decision when you chose it. So something that maybe has outlived its overstayed its welcome. What is that saying? Overstayed its welcome, whatever, you know what I mean? So it seems like you're realizing something has to change and something probably has to change now. So this to me is a point of evolution. Even though there may be a decision that you're making to follow a different path because something is not fulfilling for you, someone is not fulfilling for you, something just isn't doing it for you. It's not bringing balance into your life. It's almost like the bad outweighs the good in some way, and you seem to be like, all right, I'm done. Thank you. Bye. You know, what's coming towards you? The Ten of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Let's get one more. The Five of Wands. Well, not without a fight, I suppose. It seems like there are people here who may be involved or a person that is involved here where it seems like their ego is definitely getting in the way of letting whatever this is go. You seem to be the one ending things, but they seem to be the one that's leaving claw marks on you, metaphorically speaking, because they don't want that. They don't want you to let go. They don't want to they're still holding out hope is what it feels like, because the Sun in reverse can still be a positive card, so they may still be trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you don't seem to even be in the tunnel. You seem to be kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be in this fucking tunnel anymore, guy, like. So I think that somebody's going to put up a fight for certain. It's definitely egos getting in the way. Egos are definitely getting in the way with the Five of Wands. It's not anything super serious, but when you back it with the Sun in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, it just feels like a very spicy conversation, and not in the hot way, not in the cute way, not in the sexy way. Okay. Not in the 50 Shades of Grey way. Um, it's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Your advice, 10 of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. So, you know, 10 of Cups to me is about emotional fulfillment, love, yay, right? But the Lovers in reverse is about like something's not fucking connecting, something isn't connecting. It doesn't make sense. The conversation or the communication is shit, right? The Lovers in reverse can also represent when we're like, whoa, 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 hold back. Those are your morals, those are your values, that's what you believe in. I don't know if I can like with that, right? So it may be telling you like not to compromise on that, for some of you if that's like something that you're going through. So it's really about at the end of the day making a higher self decision to get to the finish line, to accumulate that emotional fulfillment, and it may just be that something is not working for you. You have Pisces, maybe dealing with the Pisces, you may have Pisces placements. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, could be dealing with the Taurus or have Taurus placements. And then lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Well, Pisces isn't just about intimacy and intuition and compassion and creativity. It's also about surrender. It's also about surrender. It's like, you know what? And so it may be telling you that once you do kind of surrender, it doesn't mean you have to be an asshole with whoever it is you're letting go of or whatever it is you're letting go of or ending or whatever. You can still show up, with compassion and love and all of that stuff. But it doesn't mean that you have to hold on to something that is not working for you. And so it may be saying that there needs to be some kind of a new beginning, that you start because there's something down the line for you that may be a little bit better. And with that lifting the veil, it's like telling you, be fucking honest with yourself. Like, be honest with yourself. Does this really align with who you are? Do you really see this being your career in 10 years? Do you see this being the person that you spend your life with? So it's telling you, like, does it align or not? Yes or no? You know? So That's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that link in the chat, or you can look in the description box below. All right, let's see here. What's up? Always under pressure. Oh, thanks a lot. What's up, girl B? Hi. It's so nice to see you. All right. After the gym, I just had a big old bowl of chicken and spinach and tomatoes, and it was so good. And then I just like poured hot sauce and ranch all over it. It was delicious though. I try not to eat carbs at night. I really try not to do that. See, now I'm getting hungry again. Now I'm getting hungry again. I feel like I need a smoothie or something. All that weightlifting will make you freaking starved. You got curly twirls. They're little space buns. Are they cute? I love them. Yes, me too, Memphis. That's a hard placement. All right, so Scorpio, welcome. We're going to be taking a look at what or whom is coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th for this week. These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you guys would like to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the pinned comment in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. So let's take a look at your overall energy for this week. The Devil in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Damn, double Capricorn, huh? Don't hurt him. Okay. I actually really like this. For some of you, this can be specifically about money, where you're realizing that your budget sucks. You're realizing your budget sucks. The way you spend money sucks. You need to save up more. So basically, this is an awareness of some kind of red flag, maybe within self. This can be something that you've been shackled to that has been causing you to lose money. Maybe it was, freaking, I don't know, a sex collar habit. I don't know. Maybe you're spending too much money on a sex collar. Maybe you're spending too much money at the bar, whatever it is. It's like there's awareness and you're like, okay, full stop. Not doing that anymore. So whatever that is, right? It seems like you're done with that. You're trying to be more responsible in some way. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be about money. It can simply be about self-sabotaging behaviors. It can be about certain fears you realize were kind of holding you back. Maybe you're still a little nervous to take a chance on them. The good thing is that an awareness is there, which means that something can be done about it. So if you've been fearing something and you know that that's been holding you back, it seems like the realization of that fear may lead to you breaking through that same fear. Seems like you're stacking money though for a lot of you, and you're just being responsible. You're essentially trying to be responsible this week, so I like it. This week, maybe not next week. Let's see. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Is that Queen of Swords in reverse this person? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So, somebody's coming in hot, okay, or cold with the Knight of Swords, right? Not the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming in hot, and they're pretty impulsive with what it is they're telling you. But I don't think that they're telling you a lie, which I think is pissing you off. I think it's the truth that may be pissing you off, and maybe that's where the realization comes from with that Devil in reverse. And you're going to fight about it. You're going to get upset about it. You're going to get angry about it. But what it is going to do is it's going to get you unstuck from a situation. It's going to get you to finally get off your ass and do the thing. It's going to finally get you to change your mindset. It's going to finally get you to stop feeling like a victim. It's going to get you to finally whatever. It's something that has kept you enslaved or chained in some way. Even though this truth may be abrupt and it's annoying and you seem to be pissed off about it, it is helping you. So expect some quick communication of like truth. And it may even come in the form of a question for some of you. Like somebody may ask you a question and you're like, excuse me? You know, like So you don't seem to be too happy about it. The 6 of Wands is your advice, and the Temperance. So this is about staying balanced, being patient with yourself, learning, creating, staying optimistic. I feel like there's a big opportunity for you to succeed in a huge way that maybe you know or maybe you have no idea about. But the 6 of Wands is about finally, because what comes before the 6 of Wands? The 5 of Wands. So it's after that battle. It's after that battle where we're arguing with other people, nothing's really getting done, and then we finally win. We finally win in some way, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. So after fighting for a while, after fight to the top, whatever it is, there's an opportunity for you to get through that. And it may be a fight with yourself because the 5 of Wands can be about ego. Okay. So for some of you, it can be. I'm not hating. I'm a Venus in Scorpio. Okay. So I'm not hating. But that 6 of Wands may be saying there's success here, but you have to like get over yourself. You know what I mean? The Temperance is like taking a very balanced approach to something, being patient with others and with yourself. Water, a time to give rather than take. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So maybe for some of you, it's time for you to get an education around something that you're trying to do. A time to give rather than take. What do you mean by that? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Interesting. There's like a cycle that you've been in for a while and you've been needing to break it. And I feel like you guys know that. But because of that cycle, it has been taking from others in a way where maybe you don't realize. Like it's been affecting others in a negative light. So it almost makes me feel like you're needing to break that cycle and that is your way of giving in some way. The water energy, this can be telling you to focus on spirituality, your emotions, having control over your emotions. This may also be asking you with water and a time to give rather than take. This may be an opportunity for you to be vulnerable with someone or even with yourself. Okay, so you may be needing to have an emotional conversation, an open conversation, a compassionate conversation. And it's telling you to listen to your gut instincts, focus on emotional intelligence, and that's how you're going to operate successfully throughout the rest of this week. This is not me saying that you don't have emotional intelligence. Everybody does. It's just about how we apply it. But a lot of the times, that vulnerability is a need to overcome one's fear or ego, etc. And I feel like there's a huge life lesson here that is going to contribute to your overall soul growth in a positive light. So that is what I have for you. Some of you guys may need to be teaching something. Okay. That's what I heard for some of you. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question with me, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Here is the link right there in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. Or married too. Okay, let's see. All right, Sagittarius. All right. So, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, welcome. We're going to take a look at what or who is coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th. Make sure that you guys are checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements because these are, in fact, general reads. If you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can either check out the pinned comment in the chat or you can click the link in the description box below. So let's see your overall energy. The 7 of Cups. Look at that glitter. Okay, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Ooh, I like it, personally. Personally, I like it. There's Venus and Scorpio here, Venus and Cancer. Double Venus energy, so definitely in fantasy land a little bit, for those of you that are married or partnered in some way, you could be, like, engaging in a little bit of, frisky behavior, some baby girl 50 Shades of Grey behavior, or maybe you're having some wine with a lover or a partner or somebody that you feel very connected to. Now, for others of you, this can be you exploring your options. Okay. Now, these are for the people that are like, haven't been in a healthy relationship or are separated or, are single. Okay, so for a lot of you, you can be seeing what your options are, going out there, kind of, indulging a little bit is what I want to say. But there's love here. It seems like you are essentially connecting with somebody, and this can be somebody or people that you feel a very deep connection to, a kind of soul bond in some way. So, definitely not the worst cards in the world. What's coming towards you? Ace of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Strength card. Ooh. Mm. What's that Moon in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces here. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be that sign. These are general readings, but it makes me feel like what's coming towards you is a person who seems to be being very quiet. They seem to be uncertain when it comes to their emotions or suppressing some kind of inner critic or suppressing some kind of critical advice that they feel like they need to give you in some kind of way. This person is pretty confident in themselves, I think. I think that they're confident. I think that, they have a healthy sense of pride. I think they're a passionate person. They may even have some passion for you. But if we're looking at the Moon in reverse, there's a fear here that this person isn't discussing. And a fear around what? Well, I clarified it with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This can be a fear around not being good enough, not doing well enough, just not being good enough. Like that can be a fear of theirs. But then I think, well, the Strength is here. So they seem to be confident. It may be not necessarily a fear that you won't be good enough, but it may be a fear that something's not working. Because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse isn't necessarily just about being critical, but it can be like, is this up to standard? Is this connection up to standard? Is it ever going to get up to standard? Am I going to be able to put in a proper effort? Is Sagittarius going to put in more of an effort, or is this just how it's always going to be? And it seems like this person is being very quiet about like what their feelings are in regards to this. They're really holding back for some reason because I feel because the Strength card is Leo, which is about your heart, right? It can be about your heart. So I feel like this person has those feelings. And they're staying strong. It's fixed energy. So it's like I'm not moving, but I am uncertain. And I feel like maybe you are too with that Seven of Cups. 'Cause I didn't want to make it like negative, so to speak, but the Seven of Cups can certainly be, um, how do I say, Uh, is this just a fantasy? Is this an illusion? Is this real? That can sometimes be the Seven of Cups. Your advice is the Two of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords. It may be telling you not to avoid something and that you're needing to make a decision. But it may be that you're needing to strategize a little bit. Give me one more for that. The Five of Swords. So let me say it like this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna play both ways because I don't know which side you're on here. Um, but for some of you, if you feel like there's something that maybe you need to be honest about, something that you've been avoiding, something that you've been hiding, not being totally honest about, it may be the time where you need to pack it up and go and just shut up about it, or it may be a time to not avoid that decision that you need to make about being honest potentially. For others of you, if you feel like you're in a bit of a shady situation, it may be time to be honest with yourself about a little bit of an escape route, you know. or something just simply can't be avoided anymore. But it's almost like you're needing to be smart about it. So I'm not sure what that means for you, but it's asking you to be smart about whatever that decision is, something that you can't put off anymore. Square. It's time to release negativity and baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. Well, this is definitely going to be a bit of a challenging situation for you. It's going to feel like you're climbing a mountain a little bit with whatever this is this week. But it's an opportunity for honesty, for vulnerability, to release some kind of negativity. And it's asking you to listen to your gut instincts when it comes to that. With the baby steps, it's just making me double down on the strategy, like being cautious of how you're saying something or how you're approaching somebody or how you're, addressing a situation. Okay. Now, sorry, I know that seemed a little like, what? Definitely a weird, spooky vibe. But that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much. I do hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys would like to book a super chat question, you can go ahead and do that at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can click that link in the chat box below, or you can click the link in the description. All right. What's up, Megs? All right. Oh, good for you, Memphis. Not the knuckle cracks. I love this bitch. Okay. All right, guys. Let me just go pee really quick. I will be right back. I really gotta pee. I drink a lot of water, and why am I explaining why I gotta pee? Bye. What's up, Betty? All right. Anyway, this is how the rest of the stream is gonna go, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Why am I still breaking out at 38? Like, somebody fucking please. My skin routine is so superior. I just don't get it. Like, this is so dumb. Like, what is happening? My cat is so fierce, please. Hold on, I'm trying to change my profile picture on YouTube. I'm a Capricorn. Our reads be brutal, but we're ruled by Saturn. We can take it. I'm a Mars in Capricorn. I have Neptune and Mars in Capricorn. I have Neptune in the 9th house. I've always been like afraid I'm gonna get, misled into a damn cult or something. God. Oh well, I guess we're going with this profile picture again. All right, great. That's it. Cool, guys. It's a detox effect. All right, guys. While I have you here, I do want to, Stuttering Stanley. God, what is happening? Like, nobody's gonna listen to me after that. Like, who the fuck is gonna take me seriously after whatever mush that was? Keep in mind, guys, that I am going to be available for private one-on-one sessions on hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis on Wednesday and Thursday. So I take texts and voice calls, etc. So if you guys want to get your your cards read on Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be available from 4 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe this just was not my night. I think we're going to have to go ahead and move on. I don't know what that stuttering was. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's the steroids, guys. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome. We're going to be taking a look at what or who is coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th. Make sure that you guys are checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, being that these are general readings. If you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Alrighty. The Magician, the Tower in reverse. I need one more for that. Oh. Wow. Why do I feel like that Queen of Cups is not you? Oh my God. Ew. Oh no. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, man. I don't want to say it. Is this person a feminine? Yes. Okay, so maybe you are then. All right, here we go. So you guys may be in love with somebody or have a strong affection for someone, but it seems like something isn't changing. You aren't changing. Something isn't changing. You're having a hard time letting something go. The thing about the Tower in reverse is it will stay up until it doesn't. And then when it crumbles, because essentially the Tower in reverse can sometimes be somebody who keeps trying to, keep a tower up, so to speak, that is already crumbling. There's mites under the fucking floorboards, right? We're dying here. Okay. Things are done. We need construction workers to come in. We need to bulldoze this bitch and we need to get it the hell out of here and build something new. The Tower in reverse happens when we're trying to maintain it, even though it's complete shit. And it makes me feel like maybe you guys have been holding on to something for quite a long time and it's like, maybe time to cash in the chips, or, it's just something is not working. Something needs to change. What needs to change? The Chariot. That's so interesting that the Chariot is what needs to change, because that is what is coming towards you. But this is what needs to change. I mean, it's very interesting to me because you seem to have a lot of confidence in regards to something that you're manifesting when it comes to love, maybe even something creative. Now for some of you, if this is about something creative specifically, like something that you're trying to manifest, something that you're trying to lock in with, something that you're trying to actually do, like take action on, you're going to have to go about it in a different way. Oh, I see. I see. So for the Capricorns I'm talking to, you may feel like you sometimes relate to your opposite sign, which is Cancerian. Queen of Cups is right there. Chariot's right there, right? And Cancer is all well and good, right? The Cancer sign is great. The beautiful side of Cancer, or the sweet side of Cancer is that they're very sweet, they're very caring, they're very nurturing, loving people. But the other side of Cancer that it isn't necessarily bad, but it is another side to them is the Chariot, right? So you think Queen of Cups, that is Cancerian energy, but so is the Chariot. The Chariot is a different side of Cancer. Now, this side of Cancer, we all have to remember, and some of us forget that Cancer is a cardinal sign, okay, bitch? It will take initiative. Cancer will take initiative and it will go for something and it will protect what it loves. Now, the Chariot energy is about how we're going about something, how we're prioritizing something. Even though we're afraid to go after something, we're going to fucking do it anyway and we're going to be victorious, okay? This may be asking you to change your approach in regards to something that you've been attempting to go for or manifest because it feels like you have the confidence, but the way that you're going about it isn't working. So instead of taking this like this sweet lovey-dovey approach to something, it needs to be more, the soft shell, like the soft shell crab, right? Or like the inside of a crab is like really mushy and gushy and oh my god, so sweet, wee, wee, wee. But the outside is like a bitch will pinch you. Right. That's a hard ass shell, bitch, right? So it may be telling you to fall into the shell side of yourself as opposed to the little gushy middle that we all like to eat, right? Because motherfuckers will eat that up, okay? And not in the best way possible. So while this isn't about a Cancer, it's very interesting that your opposite sign is showing up quite a bit. So if I could explain this in the best way, let's say that you really want love in your life and you don't have love in your life. And the way that you show up is always very emotionally authentic. That's great. I'm not telling you not to be that way. Absolutely. Maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're just sensitive and you're so loving. And I'm not telling you to not be those things, but it's also about having that protective shell around you to go about something in more of a not everybody needs not everybody deserves my love. Not everybody deserves it. Not everybody deserves the sweet little gushy in the middle. Most of you bitches deserve the shell. Point blank, period, right? You're not going to melt no butter so you can dip me in it and, have a fucking meal, right? So it's making me feel like what or whom is coming towards you. It feels like, if I'm going to be honest, some of you could be getting two-timed. Okay. You could be getting two-timed. There could be third-party situations. There can be people who are trying to force something on you that is very drama-filled. I mean, we are having a full moon in Leo this week, so it's like drama, drama. But it can be about that somebody or people are not treating you fairly. And you keep trying to hold it together by being the sweet, sensitive, loving, and I'm just going to give more to this person of what they don't already appreciate or whatever it may be. And when I asked if the person I was reading for was feminine and the Queen of Swords popped up, I feel like that was so symbolic, dude. I feel like that was so symbolic. It's like, it almost makes me feel like it's asking you to adopt the Queen of Swords archetype, right? She doesn't fuck around, right? She's like Judge Judy. She's not playing with your ass. She doesn't have time for this, like, so be careful of being taken advantage of. People talking crap about you and you just kill them with kindness and everything's fine. Sometimes you need to let a bitch know. I'm not telling you to swing or start any fights or anything like that, but something to think about. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but this is definitely for somebody, okay? Your advice. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands. I need one more. And the Two of Pentacles. Is that Queen of Wands supposed to be this person? Don't let your insecurities get a hold of you. It's asking you to take the lead in a situation, especially if you're in some kind of drama-filled situation where you feel like people are talking crap about you or doing wrong, behind your back in some way. This is telling you to take the lead. To take the lead and not give a fuck what anybody thinks, right? That's the Queen of Wands energy. Don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, and that's how you're really gonna succeed, you know? It's really funny that these other female archetypes are showing up, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. It's like, you know? So, there's nothing wrong with the Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups. I love the Queen of Cups. Very much love that water energy, but you need to adopt that other side of yourself in order to make decisions right now for some reason. We have Venus. A new start is coming. Pulse of the mother, slow down in time and nature. So some of you need to take a breather. Some of you need to take a breather. A lot of you guys need to realize your value and what it means to give and receive love, give and receive money, equal give and take just in general. And what is it that you're getting out of something, and be honest with yourself. And what is your love worth? What is your time worth? What is your energy worth? What is your sex worth? Honestly, not telling you to go out there and prostitute yourself, guys. Okay, that's not what okay, take that figuratively. And then with the new start is coming, like this is up to you on how you really want this to go and how you want your life to go and how you want people to value you or not value you. This is totally up to you. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I would say you guys have the most interesting reading of the night. I gotta say, you guys have the most interesting reading of the night, 100%. But this is gonna set you off here, I think, like, in a positive way. I think this is gonna set the tone for the rest of 2025 for you, whatever this is. I feel like it's around that full moon in Leo, okay? So, thank you so much, Capricorn. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys will like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to book a super chat question, you can go ahead and visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the link that I just posted in the chat, or you can click the pinned comment. All right. What in the Narnia is this music? Are you kidding me? This has got to go. Alrighty. I don't have any place on my desk. I need more room on my desk. I don't know. Nobody cares about my problems. I just have so many. There's so many to choose from. There we go. See, guys, there was no reason to freak out. Good night, Vanessa. Have a good one. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and see what the week has to offer you for what's coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th. These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can see that right here or click the link in the description box below. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and take a look. Your energy is the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, I mean, this is pretty simple, Aquarius. It seems like you are moving on from a situation where there were too many mind games. You just felt like it was, you kept losing a battle, or you felt like something was being done that was maybe a little underhanded, that was maybe against your morals or your values. Basically, something that was like playing mental gymnastics was going on, and you're simply moving on from it. It seems like you are creating a new opportunity for yourself, whether that's relational or it can be something related to your legacy. So like you 10, 20 years from now, right? What are you going to start to build? So it seems like even though you had to move on from something, it's like one door closes, another one opens. That's kind of what's going on here. Oof. The Star, the Queen of Pentacles. Damn. Aquarians are stealing the show, clearly. You are heavily involved with whatever this is. Now, for some of you, if you're interested romantically in feminine energy, this can certainly be a time where there's a healing connection that comes along for you that is looks like a feminine energy, because this is whom or what is coming towards you. And this particular thing, the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. It seems like somebody is speaking some kind of truth to you, opening up some kind of line of communication. This can also be business related or something in regards to your bigger goals, dreams, aspirations, something that is a big picture, something that involves your higher authentic self, something that involves some kind of huge aspiration that you have potentially. And this can be around a relationship and or business, but it seems like this is very clear-cut communication. I love this because it's complementing your energy with that Six of Swords and that Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's an opportunity that you seem to be creating, and it feels like to me somebody else is on board and they're being very clear with you about that. So whether it is a relationship or it is something in regards to a bigger dream, goal, aspiration, and it can be both, to be honest with you, right? So for some of you, maybe you're married and you're like, you know what, babe, you want to go fucking move to Bali? You know what I mean? We can work remotely, you know? And they're like, oh my God, yeah, like let's figure it out, you know? Can be something like that. Maybe this is you know, you're deciding to start a tarot business and you're like Astrolata, where you want to bring some other tarot readers on with you or some astrologers or whatever it is. And so you show up as your best self and you start recruiting people. You know, it can be something like that. I mean, it's whatever your biggest dream, goal, wish, something. Or one of them at least, that you seem to be getting more clarity around. So this looks really positive to me. I don't have a single negative thing to say. The Knight of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. So this is for your advice. So I'm going to be honest with you. This feels like a masculine read, and I was kind of wondering that because I saw the Queen of Pentacles for who or what is coming towards you. So for some of you, this can be a masculine read, okay? So if you're a feminine Aquarius, just reverse it. It might be somebody that you're dealing with. For your advice with the Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands, this to me is telling you learn how to be vulnerable. Learn how to be vulnerable, get out of your ego, you know? Maybe you were somebody that was showing up as like manipulative or, you know, initiating the mental gymnastics, and it's like maybe you're moving on from that. You don't want to be that person anymore, okay? For some of you, it's telling you that that's what you need to do. For others of you, I feel like there's something that you've been trying to work towards for a really, really long time, but you maybe have not had the confidence, or you have maybe not had the confidence enough to go ahead and take action towards it. It's telling you that you can get what it is that you want. It doesn't mean that it's not going to take work. It doesn't mean that it's not going to take a little bit of fight, but you can do it. But you have to kind of get over yourself a little bit. You know, yeah, sometimes we got to do that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just really got to do that. And I think that there can be something that you can genuinely achieve here if that means something to you. I love that Aquarius shows up as your oracle card. I mean, how much more validation do you want with this one? You know, the star shows up, which is your major arcana. Aquarius, the oracle card, shows up. I mean, confidence is your key to success. What did I say? You know? Trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So slow and steady wins the race. Like you have something in the bag. Whether you have it right now or you don't, I'm telling you that you will. I'm telling you that you will, but you have to overcome this fear of vulnerability or this perceived creative block or this lack of confidence. You have it. You have the juice. You have it, and you're exactly where you need to be right now in this very moment. I think that you're going to have a little bit of help along the way with whomever this Queen of Pentacles is, but keep moving forward, Aquarius. I feel like you got it. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question with me, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I'll go ahead and put that link in the chat right here. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. All righty. All right, Pisces. Hello. What's up, Firebush? That name is hilarious, honestly. What's up, girl? You guys are so welcome. You're welcome, Shannon. You're welcome, Under Pressure. All right, Pisces, welcome. Let's go ahead and see what or whom is coming towards you between February 11th through to the 15th. Keep in mind that the full moon in Leo is happening this week, so there can be a little bit of drama, a little bit of change along your path this week, which can be exciting or a little bit challenging. But if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. So let's go ahead and check out your energy first. I want one more. Oh, yikes. Okay, Pisces, I love ya. You know that I do. Um, my little fishies. Use your gills, buddy. Okay. Don't go to the bottom of the ocean like one of those devil angle fishes or whatever the hell they're called. All right. You don't belong there. Okay. Get it together. Take a breath. It's okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are just like giving up this week. You're like, you know what? Fuck life. I don't care. Bye. I'm going in my little hidey hole. Right. And I think it's coming from a place of, you know, if I'm gonna be honest with you, it may like feel a little humbling. Okay. Something may feel a little humbling, but ultimately I feel like you're stressed out because of something that you have not been able to overcome, or you feel like you're having a hard time overcoming it. I just heard read that book. Read the book. Okay. I don't know why I heard that. I have no idea why I heard that. I don't know. I don't know. That's gotta be for somebody. But this to me is not only stress or an inability or feeling like there's an inability to be able to heal from something, but it's also that whatever it is that you are unhealed from, it is creating more mental stress, which is causing more paranoias or anxieties or overthinking. So it's almost like, I'm not saying you're having a mental breakdown or anything, but you're definitely feeling it a little bit, and it's like, you're probably going to Kroger or going to the grocery store with your hair a mess, makeup running from the night before, you're wearing your give up on life pants, you know, it feels like that a little bit. What I want to say is don't open a line of communication before you're ready, or don't get back into the world or go out back into the world until you're ready. Don't go out with the girls or with the guys until you're really ready. I think that you need a little bit more downtime, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not your therapist, I'm not your doctor, I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. Okay, so take the time that you need. Don't be afraid to have some alone time. Don't be afraid to be alone for some of you, because I think that some of you may actually need it. And I know people want to talk about isolation is so bad, isolation is bad. No, that is a lot of the times the only time or the place where you can find peace is really there with yourself. So learn to enjoy your own company a little bit this week. Okay. What is coming towards you? The Page of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. Ugh. Well, now I can see what is contributing to your stress. You poor souls. Um, it looks like two people. It may be two people. Okay. Maybe a couple of people that are younger than you with the Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. This can be you getting some news from someone from the past or about something or someone from the past. It's certainly something that has left your life before and seems to be coming back, or you had left it in the dust and it seems to be coming back around. It doesn't feel like the most high vibrational energy. It definitely feels immature. It feels gossip, rumors, drama. It feels like Mean Girl, Regina George. That's what it's giving to me. But it's also giving somebody who is, I heard that they're doing it on purpose. I heard they're doing it on purpose. I wonder if somebody is here that is trying to disturb your peace. The world, I feel like it's telling you to just close it. World peace. Sorry, terrible, terrible joke. Something is done. It almost feels like a test. Whoever this is or whoever they are, they're trying to ruffle your feathers. They're trying to get you in this energy, Pisces, in my opinion. Don't let them win. Don't let them get your goat, baby. They're trying to. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is your advice. The Judgment in reverse. Don't even engage. The Five of Pentacles in reverse can sometimes talk about like um um coming out of the cold, right? Reconciliation. So can the Judgment, but you see the Judgment is in reverse. I feel like if there is an opportunity for something to come back into your life, you need to be underwhelmed, you need to be unbothered, okay, and unwelcoming, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is about knowing your worth, enjoying your fucking life, looking hot, go be hot. You know, just go be hot. Do the things that make you feel hot. Do the things that make you feel good. Enjoy your life. Don't let somebody come in here and disturb your peace, because I feel like you need the peace. And I feel like somebody knows that you need peace, or that you're trying to find that or something like that, or they see you as being like, oh, they're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. It's time for me to come and fuck up their life again. You know, be careful with that. They're doing it on purpose. House 10, bring love into the situation. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. When it comes to what you're authentically drawn towards, when it comes to your reputation, what you're doing out there in the world, what you're putting out there in the world, what you're launching, whatever you are, it's telling you to bring more of that to the table. Okay. When it comes to your legacy, when it comes to your reputation, when it comes to these things, this is asking you to be totally authentic. Get back in touch with your inner child, your innocence, your gifts, your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, but the things that are yours and yours alone. And it may be telling you to showcase those for some reason. Okay. But this is about being authentically you, and don't let anybody like shoot you down. For some of you, you are trying to do that, and you may have people that are like purposely trying to troll you or something. Like for some of you, maybe you started a TikTok because you're a really good painter, and you're like, well, I think it's just finally time for maybe time for me to show off my paintings on TikTok. And like, there are these accounts, and they're like saying negative things to you and trying to make you feel bad or something like that. And you can like tell that it's your ex, or you know what I mean? It's like giving that vibe. So just keep that in mind. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you from being your authentic self and living your life in the best way that you can. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you guys so much. I do hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can see that right there, but I will also put the link in the chat. All righty. All right. If you guys want your questions answered, you can book the super chat now. For those of you that can't wait around for your super chat question to be answered, keep in mind that our beautiful Rick Astor will absolutely timestamp them for you. Okay. All right. Time to plug along. Don't believe the fake accounts. All right. Let's see. Bitch, I thought I had one sock on and one sock off, but I had just been sitting on my foot for so long that it started to feel fuzzy, but it felt like a sock was around it. I was like, bitch, why do I have one sock on? Okay. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and answer these few super chat questions, and then we will. Come on, dude. Don't. Why is. All right, there we go. Okay, let's do it. All right. We have Zaza. What will come of the situation with Scott? What's he really like as a person? First of all, what's he really like as a person? Let's look at that. The 5 of Swords. This may be somebody who's a little manipulative. This is the type of person that likes to play games, mental gymnastics, etc. So just a word of caution with that. I definitely think this is somebody who's willing to do some underhanded things in order to get what he wants. The outcome, the 2 of Swords. It may be like a lot of waiting, it may be a lot of avoiding certain conversations, avoiding making decisions, whether that's on your part or his part. So, you know, my biggest advice to you is listen to your gut instincts. when it comes to something. I mean, you're already here, so you may be kind of like, you're asking me a question about this. So there may already be like a concern or a thought that you're having about this. I would say kind of run with that gut feeling of whatever that may be. Okay. Thanks so much, Zaza. Always a pleasure to see you, darling. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review, I would greatly appreciate it. We got my girl Monica. Should I go to Florida towards the end of the month? Let's see. Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you could connect with somebody there. That might be something that feels really, really good to you. You know, it's Venus and Cancer energy. It's very nurturing. It's loving. It's wonderful. The Ten of Wands tells me it may end up feeling a little bit like a burden. It doesn't mean that it's something that you can't handle, but it is a lot. So, should she go or not? Eight of Swords. I would maybe give it another thought, give it a little bit more time. Either maybe think of, I don't know, another way to do something, another way to say something, rethink why you're going down there, what the intentions are, or if there's some other I's that need to be dotted and T's need to be crossed, maybe. Thanks a lot, Monica. Yellow print. What are the kinds of blocks I need to address now? Temperance in reverse. So if there's something in your life that you're giving too much to, like there is one area of your life where you are over investing in some way, whether it's energetically, sexually, mentally, emotionally, whatever. It's telling you to lay off of that a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I don't know what it is, so I don't know if you need to completely abandon it altogether, but it is saying that there are other parts of your life that you're needing to focus on. Something that's going to bring you the most happiness and the most balance in your life and the most harmony. So it's really about like what is that thing for you? I also want to say adopt a little bit more patience when it comes to your life or even with yourself, like being kinder to yourself in some kind of way. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. This may also be saying try not to force something that feels uncomfortable. If you feel like you have to force it, it's probably not it. Like ask yourself how it's making you feel. So just be cautious with that. Also, another thing that I want to say, I don't know if you're somebody who sometimes doesn't think before they talk. I think we all do that, right? But just be cautious of like thinking before you're saying something. And I don't know if that's just for this week, maybe, or it's just like how you think or a certain perspective or just needing to think before you say things. But I know that's a really weird message, but it may be asking you to do that. Okay. So just a word of caution. Thanks a lot, Yellow Print. Then we have Shannon. Does the person I'm talking to want to commit? I have been seeing and talking to someone for a couple of weeks now and not sure where it's going to go. Thanks. Let's see here. The Death in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse makes me think of a person who is still attached to something from their past or someone from their past, or they're having a hard time evolving. They're not changing something that they need to change, especially when it comes to love or their sense of vulnerability or how much they have to offer or if they're going to offer it at all. It seems like this person is maybe a little bit more hanging on to what he wants, what he's going to get out of something, etc., as opposed to maybe what you want. I'm not saying that he doesn't have feelings or anything like that, but the Ace of Cups in reverse can sometimes represent somebody who's not being as emotionally honest as they need to or as emotionally vulnerable as they need to. It may also be somebody that is still drained because they keep giving their energy to something or someone from the past. So there's a lack of change here within their part, whether that is something that is external from them or something about their character or something like that. So I'm not seeing anything about that right now. Okay, so just be cautious. Don't get caught in that loop, darling. Thanks a lot, Shannon. It's always a pleasure to see you. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review, I'd greatly appreciate it. Um, okay, let's see here. We have Jacob. Hey, I love your channel. Oh, thanks. So here's the situation. I'm a bit seeing, but keeping it very low key. A woman who is about to, I'm going to keep that quiet. And we plan on, I don't want to say it out loud because it seems very personal. Let me see. Okay. Your advice is the King of Cups, the Strength in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. Okay. So, what is the King of Cups? The King of Cups is somebody who creates a space for others or for another for them to feel safe and to feel vulnerable. And while the King of Cups isn't necessarily super vulnerable himself, he is a safe place. He's very emotionally mature. He's like a rock in a way, right? Even though it's water, he's like a rock in a way. The strength in reverse can talk about when we're not supposed to hold back anymore. The strength in reverse can be when the strength in the upright is like would be advising you to hold back with something. The strength in the reverse makes me feel like another approach is needed out of the Six of Cups, out of love and care and understanding. And the Six of Cups also on traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you'll see a boy and he's handing a little girl some flowers, right? Which can be symbolic as a gift in some way. And the Devil in reverse is an awareness of some kind of toxic behavior, of some kind of red flag, or in this scenario with what you told me. I think that you should, but I think that the way you go about it is going to be everything. I think that the way that you go about this should be in the archetype of the King of Cups. I'm not saying you'd be any other kind of way, but that's what it's telling you. I don't think that you should fear expressing this to her. I think that you should definitely make her feel safe. Make sure that you're taking an emotionally mature approach. Make it uh, like a gift that you're giving her in the form of advice. So I don't think that she would necessarily fault you for it. I think that bringing an awareness to her attention would be important and for her overall best interest. So I don't think that giving her this advice, yes, while it may be unsolicited, I've gotten plenty of unsolicited advice. That was some of the best lies, God forbid, some of the best advice I've ever received. Still up to you, but that's what the cards say, okay? So thank you so much, Jacob. I greatly appreciate you. I'm obviously wishing you the best. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review, I would greatly appreciate it. We have my beautiful friend. Hello, friend. We have Sophia. Hello, Violetta. Will I get the job I really want at the moment? The Hierophant in reverse kind of makes me feel like something isn't aligning quite yet with the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse can be when, like, something is either unconventional or something isn't sturdy or something doesn't have a foundation yet or something is not quite solidified. And the Hierophant is also an earth sign, so it may be something that takes maybe a little bit longer than had anticipated. Yeah, 4 cups, it's like, "Oh god, am I still waiting on this?" Or it's, like, taking forever, or you're feeling a little rejected in some way. So, your advice. The Three of Wands in reverse can show up when we're getting frustrated. It can show up when we're feeling impatient. It can also show up when we're not following through with our plans. So this can be saying a couple of things. This can be saying, don't lose your patience and don't get frustrated, right? Everything that is meant for you will be for you, right? Like, I know you're sick of hearing that shit, right? But it's probably telling you to take a very cool, calm, collected, sturdy, mature approach to something. Not saying that you would do otherwise. Or if there's somebody like a masculine energy in your life that could help you in regards to this, I think it would behoove you to maybe ask for help or advice or guidance in some way. The Three of Wands in reverse can also be asking you to follow through with some kind of business plan, financial plan, or with a specific person in your job or at your job in order to assist in some way. And it can be telling you not to delay something anymore. Okay. Thank you so much, Sophia. It's always nice to see you. I really appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review on Hipsy, I'd appreciate that as well. All right. Then we have Jada. How does Sagittarius feel about me? Seven of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Cups, let's start with kind of like the super negative first, right? Just to kind of get it out of the way. Now, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups, sorry, the Seven of Cups can represent somebody who may be exploring their options. Now, this isn't necessarily always true. You will have to look at the surrounding cards. Well, being that I see the Lovers in reverse, having the Lovers in reverse accompany the Seven of Cups makes me feel like potentially he may be thinking, I don't know if this is for me, specifically with you. Now, the only reason he may be feeling that way, he may be feeling like, well, what else is out there, or the communication is breaking down, or it feels unrequited, or the Lovers in reverse can also represent two people who, or a person who is realizing that something isn't aligning with my morals or my values or my religious or spiritual beliefs, or I don't see a proper foundation for this connection. The Knight of Swords tells me that he feels like he needs to find out more. He may want to talk with you about something. He may want to ask you questions. What's the Knight of Swords? The Six of Pentacles. So I feel like he still wants to give to this in some way, but there is an uncertainty, or there is a I'm not sure, or is this really what I want? Is this an illusion? He may be very like sexually attracted to you, with the Seven of Cups, that's Venus and Scorpio energy. So it can be somebody who fantasizes about you in a sexual way. Please excuse me, right? The Three of Cups, the Magician in reverse. He may want to reconcile if you guys have been separate, or he may want to kind of get together to see what it's all about. But that Magician in reverse tells me that he has doubts. And the Magician in reverse tells me that I'm not really getting a manipulative energy here. Could the Magician in reverse be manipulative? Yeah, but intuitively, I wasn't really getting that. Of course, I can always be wrong, right? I'm not a perfect tarot reader, but I'm getting more so that there's some doubts here. So take what I said with a grain of salt. I'm going to pull you some oracle cards. Sextile, communication is key. It's not funny. I was just talking about communication. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you to make something clear. Now, a sextile in astrology, that's an aspect in astrology, and it has the same energy as Venus. So I personally prefer sextiles over trines. A trine is like something that'll just fall in your lap, right? Whether you like it or not, right? So I don't, in my opinion, I don't think that they're always positive. The sextiles, in my opinion, are positive, are more positive, because it's your choice. It's your choice how you want something to go. And with the communication is key. I feel like creating an opportunity, or being able to accept an opportunity to communicate with him about an opportunity that you want with him, or something like that, and expressing yourself thoroughly and being very clear, I think is either going to get you what you want or get you something that you didn't realize you wanted, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Jada. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review on Hipsy, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. All right. Then we have Carmen. I'm a Libra. What's next in love for me? Healing from a Leo. Just met a Taurus. Let's see. The Ace of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse makes me feel like you're feeling as though something is a little delayed. There's not really a spark here per se. You may feel a little victimized, maybe because you're still sad about something, or it can feel like you're even being a little emotionally manipulated by somebody, which can certainly put the brakes on for you. Let's see. The 10 of Cups. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. So it seems like there's maybe some kind of relationship here in the near future. something that is stable with the Four of Pentacles. So it almost feels like just when you're feeling down or when you're not really looking for it, maybe it feels like it just kind of happens in some way. So I think that lo and behold, with the Ten of Cups there's going to be some kind of relationship, some kind of emotional fulfillment at the end of the road. It may take a little while with that Ace of Wands in reverse, and it could feel like it is, and you could start to feel really down in yourself. What I want to say is don't lose hope. I definitely think that you're on to something is what I want to say. And I like that the Four of Pentacles is here. I feel like the Four of Pentacles gets a bad rap, but it's Sun in Capricorn. It's responsible, you know? So I like that the Ten of Cups is with the Four of Pentacles because it tells me not only is there some kind of love here, excuse me, but there's also some kind of stability. There's some kind of foundation. So don't sell yourself short. That's what I have for you, Carmen. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a review on Hipsy, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. All right, you guys. I love you. I hope that you have a good one. I will talk to you soon. Rick, Lori, Complexity, thank all of you. And to the dragons, thank you guys as well. Bye, guys.